Please welcome longtime supporters, Glen and Myla Outlaw, to the stage.
Good afternoon. We are Glen and Myla Outlaw.
I'm Glen.
And we were asked to introduce ourselves by way of a story. After a brief and unexpected illness, my mom, Carol, passed away in 2008. During the 2 months that she was in the hospital, Glen and our 4 sons were lovingly cared for by friends and family, with meals and rides and visits so that I could be with my mom as much as possible. We don't know how we would have made it through without the support that we had. It wasn't long after that, Glen felt a quiet stirring to do something that would honor her life and reflect the love that our family had experienced during that time. He didn't have a plan yet, just a willingness. One day, he went to look at a property in town. It was an old apartment building, but it had potential. Another man was there considering it too, Pete Glavis. They didn't know each other at the time. Only later did we even connect the dots. I still remember Glen coming home and saying, "Honey, I bought something today." It was the first time I realized how deeply he wanted to give back and show his gratitude for all the support our family had been given. So he bought the building with no clear idea of what it would become, only a belief that God would show him. He took me to see it and asked me what we should call it. Casa Carol came to mind right away, home of Carol. So now we had a building, but what was it for? Like many good things, it started with a simple conversation one afternoon at the tennis courts. Glen asked a friend, Fred Sutton, if he had any ideas for this building. And Fred said, "Let me talk to Meredith. I think she knows someone." That someone was Stacia Glavis, who had just begun gathering a small group of people to start a ministry called Brevard Rescue Mission, what we know now as New Life Mission. What began with the loss of my mother became something full of life for other mothers. And New Life Mission has been a blessing to our family ever since. Being part of this ministry has given us a way to give back, a way to support others in our community, and a way to see God at work. Since that chance meeting in 2008, we have watched New Life Mission expand and evolve to serve so many more families than we could have dreamed. But here's the story I came to tell you. Years later, in 2020, our oldest son and his wife were expecting their first child, our first grandchild. They were dreaming about the future, looking for a home with more space and a yard where their kids could grow. But we all remember 2020, a worldwide pandemic, and those dreams were put on hold for a while. Fast forward to 2023, they were expecting their second child and cautiously beginning to dream again. But just 8 weeks after their daughter was born, our daughter-in-law was diagnosed with stage 3 breast cancer. And just like that, all dreaming stopped. Now the only dream was survival. For 2 years, their life was filled with treatments, chemo, radiation, surgeries, setbacks, and fear. Many of you know what kind of season like that feels like. When you're living a nightmare, there's no space to dream. But today, she's on the other side. She's cancer-free, getting stronger every day. Her energy is back. Her cheeks are pink. Her hair is back. and she's keeping up with her 2 girls. And slowly, hope returned, and they began to dream again. About 2 months ago, they told us they'd found a house, their dream home, and their offer had been accepted. We didn't even know they were looking again. My son said he had deleted the Zillow app a year earlier. He had stopped dreaming. But his wife didn't. Even in the middle of cancer, the dream never fully left her. And on Monday, they will get keys to that home. There are many things that in life that can stop us from dreaming. Illness, loss, divorce, addiction, homelessness, job loss. For many of the women that come to New Life Mission, tragedy is their reality. And when you are simply trying to survive, you stop dreaming. But at New Life Mission, something changes. Here, moms find stability, support, structure, accountability, safety. Their children find security. Mom can finally breathe, and kids can laugh again. Healing begins, and then something powerful happens. She begins to dream again. Maybe for the first time, maybe for the first time in a long time. That is what your support makes possible. By providing safe housing, education, counseling, job preparation, you're not just meeting immediate needs, you're creating space for the future. You're helping turn survival into hope, and hope into a million dreams. For 17 years, New Life Mission has been a place where nightmares come to an end and dreams begin again. Today, we invite you to be part of their story.
Amy, I understand your thing with glasses. That's why I went to a 30-point. Hopefully I'll still be able to read it through watery eyes. About 10 years ago, I was asked to talk about how New Life Mission has impacted my life. I had to follow the astronaut, Winston Scott. Many of you know. That's a lot easier than following my wife. I mean, it's a lot easier. Fortunately, I just have to read this. Our goal for this fundraiser is $625,000, which provides 1/3 of our annual operating budget and keeps our program running all year long. One of the most impactful ways you can provide stability to the mission is become a monthly donor. A pledge of $100 a month for a year or a gift of $1,200 or more makes you an Impact 100 partner. Impact 100 group is invited to special annual events to get a deeper insight into our mission. A one-time gift of $250 provides 10 nights of safe shelter in our program, enough time for a mom to take a breath, put her children to sleep in clean bedding, and possibly imagine the next step. Many of you will have the ability or desire to do more. In the past, we have received donations ranging from $100 to $10,000, even up to $50,000. If you are already a regular donor to New Life Mission, we ask you to consider increasing your monthly contribution or your annual gift. We ask that everyone here fill out a card today, even if you have plans on donating later, so that we may have your contact information, particularly your email address. Finally, some of you may wish to include New Life Mission in your estate planning. What a blessing it would be for generations to come. We are happy to speak with you later if you are interested. In a moment, your host will give you 2 envelopes. Our moms and kids have crafted special messages for you. The kids were asked to share what they want to be when they grow up, and moms were asked to share a dream they have for their families. We invite you to read them, reflect, and prayerfully consider your gift. There's also a white donation envelope. After you fill it out, please remain quiet so others at your party may prayerfully consider what they want to give. Host, you may please go ahead and pass out those envelopes. Thank you.